When the clone's inhibitor chips were designed with over 150 contingency orders, one of them stands out as the most infamous, Order 66, and for good reason. With a single command, it turned the entirety of the Grand Army of the Republic against their Jedi generals, effectively wiping out an entire order of force-wielding protectors. Its execution was so devastatingly efficient that fewer than 100 Jedi survived. But what if I were to tell you that there was another order, one far more insidious than Order 66, so horrifying in fact that the Empire only dared to use it twice, and then buried it in secrecy. This is the dark truth of Order 37. Before we can delve into what this sinister order entailed and why it was the embodiment of pure evil, we first must understand how the clones were able to get away with these orders in the first place. The answer lies in the deliberate design of the contingency orders, all of which were crafted to obscure the chip's true purpose, Order 66. There were several other orders in there to throw off any suspicions and divert attention from the chip's darker purpose. The Kiminoan creators and their Imperial overseers devised a variety of seemingly logical yet ultimately misleading directives, such as Order 5 and Order 6. Order 5 stated, in the event of the Supreme Commander, the Chancellor, being declared unfit to issue orders, as defined in Section 6.2, the Chief in Defense Staff shall assume GAR command and form a strategic cell of senior officers. See page 1173. Paragraph 4, until a successor is appointed or alternative authority is identified. Meanwhile, Order 6 mandated when issued a clone trooper must throw away or destroy their communication devices as quickly as possible. This was primarily intended for a situation when clone troopers were captured by the enemy, preventing them from revealing sensitive GAR, Grand Army of the Republic, positions. While these orders did serve legitimate purposes, they were ultimately smokescreens meant to mask the horrifying truth behind Order 66. Now, with that context established, let's turn our attention to something equally as sinister, the horror that is Order 37. While Order 66 became infamous for its ability to annihilate an entire sect of people, the Jedi, by a single command, it had one limitation. It targeted the Jedi exclusively. Order 37, on the other hand, it was a weapon of indiscriminate terror designed to root out fugitives, especially Jedi, after the initial purge. And they would do this at any cost necessary. As the Grand Inquisitor once stated, the Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail. The Jedi Code is like an itch. They cannot help it. This order exploited the Jedi's compassion in its cruelest ways imaginable, forcing them to expose themselves by threatening the lives of innocent. So what exactly was Order 37? When enacted, its horrors unfolded with brutal efficiency. The first step involved shutting down all planetary communications, isolating the population and preventing any messages from escaping into nearby systems. Next, a planetary blockade was established, ensuring that no one or thing could leave or enter. Citizens were forcibly sent back to their homes and forced to remain there under strict lockdown, and simultaneously a large portion, if not the entirety, of the population would be arrested and herded into a confinement. At this point, the clone army would then issue an ultimatum, and should the fugitive fail to reveal themselves, the unthinkable would happen. The population would be slaughtered en masse. Their deaths were used as a grim warning to others. Even then, the nightmare did not end. For over a month following the massacre, the clones maintained strict control over the planet, keeping it in total communication blackout. During this time, the Empire's propaganda machine, the Commission for the Preservation of the New Order, or COMPNOR, spread falsified reports and fabricated propaganda to ensure that the truth of what had transpired there never reached the Senate or other systems. Perhaps most disturbingly, the Empire explicitly prohibited the return of the victims' remains to their families. This was a calculated move to prevent other planets from uncovering the atrocities committed. The execution of Order 37 was tightly controlled, authorized only under the direct supervision of the Inquisitors, to ensure that no leaks could compromise the Empire's iron grip on the galaxy. Despite its devastating scope, we do know two confirmed instances of its use during Imperial reign. Once on the planet of Balassa and again on Rusa. Both times, the order was issued in pursuit of the surviving Jedi fugitives, leaving behind nothing but devastation and fear in its wake. In the end, it is truly horrifying the possibilities that the clones possessed if they were given the order. They held the possibility at any moment to take an entire planet hostage, and kill everybody there just for one person. But anyway, that was Order 37. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, it would mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe, as it would help the channel out a ton. Also, if you did enjoy today's video and want to watch another one, make sure to click on screen now. And with that, my fellow Star Wars nerds, may the Force be with you.